So, here's the thing that has been bugging me since I've been watching professional Counter-Strike. Germany has all the tools for a thriving CS scene. Legacy orgs, deep infrastructure, and even major tournaments happening on home soil. Where are our Zywus, Monesis, Donks, or Nikos? When was the last time a German CS player cracked the absolute top tier? So let's dive into why Germany, despite being a giant in the European esports scene, doesn't really have any star CS players. But before that, don't forget about the giveaway in the description down below and on Discord. And now a quick word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by SkinBaron, the ultimate marketplace for buying and selling your CS skins. SkinBaron is a German company with an excellent Trustpilot rating, trusted by thousands of players. Save up to 30% compared to the Steam market with over 1 million skins and easy to use filters. Finding your perfect skin is a breeze. They offer multiple payment methods including credit card, Klarna, and even more. And if you're selling a skin worth over 1,000 euros, you'll only pay 2% fees on it. Use my code Shifterz to support the channel and start your SkinBaron journey today. Thank you, SkinBaron, and now back to the video. First of all, credit where it's due. Germany helped build the CS scene where it is today. For example, you have Gobby, who was a great IGL, who played for Big, and they were quite successful with him as an IGL. Then you also have Kerrigan. Yeah, he's Danish, however, he's also German and played a big chunk of his careers in German orgs. Then you have Mouse Sports and G2, who both play regularly in S-tier events, and also Germany hosts some of the biggest events. For example, IEM Cologne is considered by many CS players as one of the biggest events to win and is up there with Katowice and the Major. But despite all this, where's the next big name? Let's look at some reasons. And for the first point, we have the language limitation. Most German players prefer speaking German in their team communication, and that is understandable, but a huge blocker. In today's CS meta, international rosters are dominant. Vitality went international and look where they are right now. They've just won a Grand Slam. Falcons is also international and is right up there contesting Vitality. And going a bit back in time, FaZe, for example, were one of the first international rosters who won the Grand Slam. And what I'm basically trying to say is if you can't play in English, your options shrink fast. Reason number two is national team bias. Teams like Big have doubled down on German-only lineups. That's great for national pride, but the ceiling is obviously lower. You limit your talent pool and lose the chance to level up against or alongside elite international players. And for number three, no new blood. Where's Germany's answer to Monacy, Robs, or Donk? Truth is, the local pipeline hasn't produced any prodigies in years. FPL, FACEIT, or even German academy systems haven't cracked the code on producing these prodigy players. And for the last reason, this one might be a bit controversial, but some might argue that the CS scene in Germany is a bit too comfortable or playing it a bit too safe. And what I mean by that is that in the whole educational system and general upbringing, esports or a career in esports in online entertainment isn't really seen as a viable option. And gaming is rather seen, especially by the older generations, more as a hobby, and therefore these parents are pushing their children more into a direction of getting a degree or doing a traditional job rather than pursuing something in esports. And therefore the grind isn't as cutthroat as, for example, in the CIS region or the Nordic regions, where players are more promoted to try to break into that field and become a star. And that might be because either esports is seen as a viable option to earn an income, or the other opportunities in the traditional fields generate such little income that it only makes sense to go on the offensive and try to make it big. So what's next? It's not all negative, obviously. There are some names like Crimbo, JDC, and of course Tabson, who is still fighting the good fight. I would say that in Germany we might see up and coming players over the next couple of years, since especially during the lockdown days, many Germans have noticed that it's also possible to make money online. So let's see if we will see a German player during the lifetime of CS2 who will reach the top 20 HLTV list. That said, the infrastructure is there, it only has to be used. But one thing is for certain, I'm not going to be that guy who is going to be in that top 20 list. So hey, if you have stories from your country and the CS scene over there, drop it down in the comments. I'm really interested to read how it's seen in your country. And if you're German and grinding, hey, maybe you're the next superstar. And as always, guys, don't forget to check out the giveaway in the description below. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys on the next one.